Good afternoon. Welcome to TMXing Adventures. It is Lisa here, and I am back from a beautiful few days away down in Brisbane and on the Gold Coast, doing demos and celebrating. And I hope you've enjoyed the videos over the weekend. There was tandoori paste and there was a beautiful tandoori chicken, some yummy things there. But today it is super hot. It is like 38 degrees or something crazy. So the kids are about to hop in the pool, but I thought I'll whip them up a berry smoothie for afternoon tea. Now, as per normal, I'm going to have to change it up because I don't have an ingredient that they mention in there. So you can also see I'm going to have to change it up because the portion is 3 and I have 4 children and chances are hubby would like some too. So I am going to take it up today and make it my way. Say hi if you're watching on. I'd love to know. If you're watching on the live on Facebook, welcome, regardless of where you are. And if you're watching on YouTube, the replay, please say hi. It's really nice to know you are there. And of course, these videos are meant to be shared. Okay, so if you have a friend or family member with a Thermomix, please share this with them, okay? Regardless of where they live, regardless of what model, I try really hard to tell you how to do the recipes in your Thermomix as well, okay? So I try my very best. Sometimes I do forget, okay? I have a really terrible habit of saying things and I don't hear what I say. And then I forget that I've said, I'll show you how to do this in your TM31, and I completely forget. So please have grace on me when I do that, okay? It doesn't happen too often, but sometimes it does, I know. And I do owe someone a video from last week with the other versions in it, and I haven't forgotten that. So, berry smoothie with my tweaks today. Let's get started straight on that. So, we're going to do this dairy-free today. We're also going to skip an ingredient because I don't have it and I don't think you need it. So first things first is it says frozen mixed red berries, 350 grams. So I'm going to double it to make a 6 serve. Whenever you go to double something, just make sure it's never going over your maximum fill line. You do not want a bowl that's over that line ever of food, okay? And all of your Thermomixes have the little dots up the back and one of them says max. Emily, lovely to see you on today. It's great to see people watching. Okay, not enough. Let's go again. Another packet. So it's actually really fascinating. When I was away on the Gold Coast, because of the new app and how it integrates with your mobile phone, I could see what the kids were making with hubby when I was away. So that was really cool to see what they were making. Hello, Karina. Lovely to see you. Hey, Amy. I really do enjoy having that visual on what they're making. And know that they're making stuff. Mind you, it was a mess, but they made stuff. Alrighty, so 700 grams. Now we've got almond milk and we've got 530 grams, so we're going to go for a litre. If by chance this takes it too full, I'll just pull it down, which is going to make it a bit thicker anyway. Oh, hang on, I forgot to tick that off. Let's go there. Keep on going. So I'm using almond milk today to keep it dairy-free. It's actually what we've got. The kids are busting for our next shopping trip because at the moment the pantry, well, actually the pantry is not bare. That's the beautiful thing about thermomixing, right? The pantry is rarely ever bare. It's actually that the fridge and the fresh stuff is bare. So, you know, the butter's all gone, the cheese is all gone, the apples are all gone, the pears are all gone. But the pantry is still well stocked, which is why I still have almond milk because we very rarely use it. So don't have long life milk because we made so many batches of yogurts over the last 3 weeks. But I do have this. Now, the next ingredient is what I'm going to actually completely skip out. I'm just going to cut that a little short because I did put that bonus bit in at the beginning. So the next step is cornflakes. I don't have cornflakes in my house. I have not bought cornflakes, I don't think ever. I don't know. That was something of my childhood, but my kids don't know that. So I'm just going to skip it. I did think about putting rolled oats in, but I was thinking there's actually frozen berries in this. That's going to add that little bit of thickening texture to it. I don't think it's required, but let's have a look. And then the last thing is it says some agave syrup or honey. I've got honey from the bees and it says 4 teaspoons, which is actually a tablespoon, interestingly. So 4 teaspoons is a tablespoon. So I'm just going to go for 2 tablespoons. Obviously, how much you put in this depends on how sweet you would like it. In this goes. And obviously, if it's not sweet enough, add a little bit more. If it's too sweet, well, next time you know. And by the way, talking about like next time with a recipe. On the TM7, you have the ability to actually add your own notes to the screen. So if I go, where do I go? On my little eye on the other side, and I go all the way up and I hit the back arrow and I come down to my tips, I can actually add a note. So next time I might say, halve the sugar. Goodness knows if I can type this. Halve the sweetener. There we go. Not doing too bad typing sideways today. And then go confirm. So it actually means next time I come in and do this recipe, it's got a note there. So I can actually check that out beforehand. It's really good if somebody else is cooking recipes on your Thermomix as well. You don't have to be in the kitchen and tell them what to do. So that's really handy on the TM7. Okay, we're going to blend 1 minute and 40 seconds on speed 10. I would love to find my lid cap. However, I might be pushing it, trying to find where it's living. Can you see it, buddy? I don't know where it's come out of the dishwasher. We're going to give it a go. Okay, it's a cold liquid. Let's see how much actually splatters out. The TM7, if you're unfamiliar, actually doesn't have the view all the way through at all. It actually has 3 little holes around the sides, but that there is solid. Not like the TM5 or TM6. It's actually incredibly safe. Let's have a look now when I turn this up to blend, and you would do the same thing on whatever model you've got, but let's actually have a look at what mess it makes, because that's a really good thing to kind of understand, right, if you've got a TM7. So let's go play. Get some cups out. Stopping it after 1 minute, mainly because I don't want to waste your time. But what I also want to point out is 2 things. Number 1, not a single bit came out of that lid, out of that top. How cool is that? So even without having my lid cap in, which by the way, it does make it quieter to have it there, none came out. So that's a really cool kind of thing to know, right? So I'm going to have a taste and I'm going to tell you what it's like. I'm going to blend it further for the kids. Well, I think I will, unless it's silky smooth. 1 minute is a long time to blend. However, in saying that, I do have twice the portion in there, right? So I might have actually been considering the fact that I may have to take it longer. But check that out. Not sure I have to take it longer. What do you think? Let's have a look. And some of those strawberries, and by the way, this is a big bowl full. This recipe you can do, I think, a 1, a 2, or a 3 serve. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yum. That is yummy. Oh my goodness. There you go. Add that to your to-dos for the hot weather. The beautiful, wait for it, let's just check what it's called. Serve immediately. It is the Berry Smoothie straight off Cookidoo. I'm going to have to go and rate that. On that note of rating, can you remember to rate the recipes as you make them on Cookidoo so that other people know if they're a good recipe or not? It's really handy to know, you know, and I often say to people, if a recipe's under 3.8, maybe don't, unless you know, really stuck and want to make that one. But if it's over that 3.8, it's going to be amazing. You're going to be really stoked with it. And you know, there's not many times you can open like a cooking magazine and find something that you actually are guaranteed success with. Whereas our recipes on Cookidoo, they're star rated. This is a 5. 3 people have said this is worth 5 stars. It was going to be good, right? And even when I tweak it and I don't put, what did it say? Cornflakes. Cornflakes are so not what I'd buy. They did put oats out for me, the boys. And maybe if you had cornflakes or oats in it, you'll need that full time because you've got that texture, right? But when it's just the berries and the milk and a sweetener, it is phenomenal. So give that a go. If you want to skip the sweetener, I have a thought as well. Put some banana in instead, or some pineapple, because I reckon that will sweeten it with that fruit taste rather than the honey or the, what did they say, agave. I'm not going to bother with that sort of stuff. Sometimes I'll use rice malt syrup. You've seen me do that over the years. So if I can help you with your Thermomix and you have questions, reach out. I do love to hear from you. If you would like to get your hands on a TM7, we have the shortest dispatch time we have ever had since the TM7 arrived. And if you live in Australia, I'd love to be the one to help you get it and then get the most out of it. Okay, regardless of where you live, we can hop online. I can video call you, or you can video call me. I can answer your questions. We can demo, by the way. It's really good to demo for the next few days. You get a free Thermo server. So if you want to demo with a couple of friends, let's jump online. But yeah, I would love to help you get one in time for Christmas and then help you get the most out of it. So do let me know if that is you. Don't go elsewhere. I don't know of anyone else who turns up online and supports you every day of the week. Do you? Anyway, that's it. Have a great week, guys. And I was going to say weekend. It's Monday, right? I will see you in the next video soon, which will be tomorrow. So take care and I'll see you then. Bye for now.